Edmonton, the sentencing hearing got underway today for Travis Vader. He is convicted of 2 counts of manslaughter in the deaths of Lyle and Marie McCann. The couple went missing more than 6 years ago. Their burned-out motorhome was discovered at a campsite, but their bodies were never found. The couple's son spoke at the hearing and to reporters afterwards.
Message that I really want to get across, and that I said at the victim's impact statement session this morning, is now, over 6 years after Vader killed my parents, their remains have still not been found. It is very important to myself and my family that my parents' remains be located and buried properly. I think it is a critical component of our grieving process. And the one individual who knows where my parents are has said nothing for this whole time. Travis Vader, where are the bodies of my parents?
Aarti has been watching the trial for us and joins us now with the details. So Aarti, a very compelling statement from Lyle Marie McCann's son outside the courthouse. Tell us what happened inside.
Well, as you heard there from Brett McCann, the son of the victims, Lyle and Marie McCann, there was victim impact statements that were read inside the court today during the sentence hearing for Travis Vader. Again, he was convicted of 2 counts of manslaughter in the deaths of the McCanns, and this was about 6 years ago in July of 2010. So now these victim impact statements that were delivered, about 8 out of 10 that will be submitted during this sentencing hearing process, expected to last about a week. Some of the people who spoke, Brett McCann, one of those individuals, also grandchildren of this elderly couple who you can see the images of here as well, were speaking. What we heard from Brett McCann inside during that victim impact statement in court was also that our loss is huge, our pain everlasting. I will never forget or forgive what Travis Vader has done. And now what's interesting here also is that he was asked about that point outside in that press conference that we earlier saw of him speaking with reporters. He was asked if Travis Vader shows remorse and does give some indication on where the remains of your parents are. This question for Brett McCann, could you forgive them? And here's his response.
And I don't think he will, but if he shows remorse and shows, I mean, that's the whole purpose of our prison system, is to rehabilitate people and get them back into society. Fundamentally, I support that. I find it hard to believe that, that a drug addict that could do this sort of thing will could become a positive force in society, but I'm not eliminating that possibility. So if he were to stand up and say what happened to my parents, then I could say that I could forgive him.
Clearly, that was a very difficult question for Brett McCann to answer, and certainly this has been a very exhausting process for them as well, Andrew.
And possible sentences, what is the Crown asking for?
What we've learned is that the Crown is asking for 2 life sentences, really, for Travis Vader because of the 2 counts of manslaughter of which he's been convicted. And so that is the suggestion from the Crown. But the defense is asking for 4 to 6 years with credit given for time spent already. Now, we know Vader is expected to take the stand during this process, probably this week during this sentencing hearing. And it's expected that he will discuss his experience in jail, the conditions that he had to endure, according to his account, and hopes that will help him in asking for a reduced sentence, Andrew.
All right, Aarti, thank you.
You're welcome.